Well, we've seen some crazy driving in our time, but this video is extreme. It was filmed in Australia by an American YouTube star who admits even he was terrified by what he witnessed.
They call themselves Team Kamikaze, and it's easy to see why. It's after midnight on a mountain road outside Brisbane, where you can see some of the turns are restricted to 30 k's an hour. But these street drifters say they're doing 100 k's an hour.
You're driving the piss out of this car, man. Oh my God.
It's a bit lazy for a Toyota or something.
I don't know if I've ever been like street drifting on roads like this.
We've done lots of it.
Oh my God.
Oh God.
I think what terrified me so much is like when I'm not driving and I don't really know the car or the driver that well.
Adam LZ, who has 2.4 million subscribers on YouTube, recorded the video while on a trip down under.
Like, I don't know the surface, I don't know how much side bite there is or how much grip, so I don't know if we're gonna go off or what's gonna happen, but that's crazy. Sick.
Oh, certainly they're bloody idiots, and certainly they shouldn't be driving, and hopefully the law enforcement will catch up with them.
Bond University criminologist Dr. Terry Goldsworthy.
It's almost like the Dumb and Dumber of criminals when they're cataloguing their own unlawful actions and making them available for the public, and no doubt the authorities, once they become aware of it, will look at it also.
Literally all you can hear is cars.
Even Adam LZ hasn't seen anything like this before.
Oh, that's terrifying. Oh, dude, you're killing it, man. I don't think I can ride again though.
I tell people, I'm like, you're right to come with me, but I will risk it.
Yeah, no, I felt safe. I just, man, like,
yeah.
That's something else.
So to see these drivers flouting the law, dicing with death and continuing to drive like morons is really disappointing.
Claire Hunter is from Queensland's RACQ.
If you want to drive fast, if you want to test the limits of your car, then you can pay somebody to do that on a track where it is safe, where you have proper safety mechanisms in place. You shouldn't be doing it on public roads that don't belong to you, they belong to everybody.
All right, it's day 2 in Australia, and me and Luke's wife, Tiana, we are about to go and meet Luke to go drive some drift go-karts.
On his Hoon holiday, Adam LZ videoed himself go-karting on the Gold Coast and legally sliding on a Sydney racetrack.
Once you get traction, this thing's actually really fast.
No problem here, it's only when Adam LZ goes to Mexico that things get dangerous.
So it's about 9 p.m. We're in the streets of Brisbane right now, heading out to catch the last ferry of the night. The ferry ride over to Mexico is pretty long.
The video makes constant references to Mexico.
We haven't even gotten to Mexico yet. That takes a lot of guts.
All the talk of Mexico appears to be a reference to the so-called Mexican Hoon cartel, which was identified 8 months ago on the Gold Coast. A group of hoons who specialise in brazen videos showcasing crimes they post online and send to media outlets.
It's pretty cool. We passed the usual spot that they go to when they go to Mexico, and we're checking out a new spot that the Kamikaze team likes to use when they're in Mexico.
We've seen instances of organised hooning taking place in the Gold Coast, and the Mexican Hoon Cartel is one of those groups.
According to Adam LZ's video, Team Kamikaze have a system of flaggers with radios, presumably to warn the hoons if other motorists are approaching. But there's no doubting how dangerous this is.
There's nothing to say that they may miss someone coming out from a driveway or coming that gets past the watchers with some communication problem, and then there's going to be head-ons.
Oh wow! We're already starting a part out.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Proof these hoons are risking their lives comes when one of them crashes into a tree.
Really, really lucky he's okay. So he went right into this tree over here. Thing's totaled.
So, I mean, the followers and the people who view these videos and think it's a cool thing to do, it's clearly not. There's extensive damage to the property of the vehicles, and there's the risk of death or serious injury to those undertaking the driving, the passengers of the vehicle and other members of the public.
Stuff like this really sucks, but like it's kind of inevitable, especially when you're driving and stuff like this at night. He's a really good driver, but like when you're pushing the limits, it's kind of inevitable and it sucks, but he's safe. Got his car out of here. So at the end of the day, it is just a car.
It was a current affair viewer who alerted us to that video. Late today, we passed it on to Queensland Police.